Hey Ace. Hey Epic. How's everyone doing? Uh, so close. I need to update my system, don't I? I have to remember to do that after the stream. Cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mystery Dungeon DX. Alright, welcome to Updating the System DX. I still need a name, not a May name. Call it, I don't know. It says no signal because I'm updating the Switch, don't freak out. It's update time, but what if it was update slime? Oh hey, the demo is available for the Switch as well, for Trials of Mana. I didn't realize. I thought it was just for the PS4. Because that's all I'm ever hearing about, but, you know. I've got the second Densetsu collection anyway, so I don't particularly care. I'll probably end up buying the Trials of Mana remake at one point, but... Are you gonna play Animal Crossing? Yes, I am. Not on stream, yet. Which one, Ace? Trials of Mana or the second Densetsu collection? The second Densetsu collection is only $20 right now, and that is 3 wonderful games for $20. So let's continue. Trials of Mana. It's actually the only one I haven't played, so I can't recommend. Alright. I can recommend it because if it's even just as good as Secret of Mana, then it's probably going to be fantastic. Okay, so before we do anything else, we are going to do some easy rescue missions because I am right about to hit Platinum rank. Oh, hey, thanks, Sweet Fang. I appreciate that. We are going to hit up Platinum rank because we are like 90 points away from it, because all I do is just sit here and play this game until I'm almost the next rank, and then I can't stream it. No, I'm not streaming Animal Crossing Day 1. I don't want to really do that. I'd kind of just like to sit down and enjoy that one. I was hoping that we could knock both of these out in Uproar Forest, but I guess not. Oh, we can do one in Uproar Forest. They give good rewards. Ace, why do you always wait until I'm streaming to start playing Three Houses? Oh yeah, that'd be nice. You can get your mom pooplers for her birthday. Don't actually do that. Treat your mom better. Oh, I also didn't show this off. I got a Slugma while I was grinding these things, and I got it pretty juicy. I went to the move tutor and got it Earth Power and Heat Wave, so it has 2 room clearing moves. In addition to all the PP ups and all that, Ice Beam and Water Pulse are both at 30, which is what it caps out at. Dual Chop is looking strong. I replaced Karate Chop with Cross Chop because it's stronger, and it's honestly pretty accurate with all that. Apparently Doom released early. Eh. Nice, that's the first time they've ever used Confusion in the dungeon. So I used most of my dojo tickets to get Sriracha up to speed. Also, I've gotten Rock Tomb up to the highest its accuracy will allow. So, it's cool. And my strategy is, when I go through these dungeons, I'll just sit here and recruit any Pokemon that wants to join, because that's extra money when we turn them away, because I don't really need 1,000 Venonats. And you might say, but Comic, why wouldn't you want 1,000 Venonats? To which I say, I'm allergic to them. Not fucking falling for it, doggo. Srirachas are very cute. I always name them after my favorite hot sauce. Because I used to be wild about Sriracha. I used to put that shit on everything. I still put it on a lot of things, just not everything now. Oh, nice, Sriracha leveled up again. Yeah, double transfer candy and go. That's part of why I almost missed this stream, being right on time, because I was clearing out some of my space, but especially like legendaries, I was really trying to get rid of all my legendaries that I didn't need. Okay, well, don't need that one anymore. The money is not worth the Reviver Seed. Uh-oh, it awakened. But Slugma's been pretty useful, actually. Flame Burst hits from a nice distance. The chip damage is nice, except when it wakes up sleeping enemies. Hits pretty hard. I used all my dojo tickets getting it up to speed. It is great. Yeah, I think I said this during the Starfy stream, but I enlisted that. My friend, the one that I mentioned at the last stream that I said they tend to buy a lot of, like, the eShop stuff because they like playing it with their kids. And I was like, yeah, they seem like the kind of guys who would buy Pooplers. And, they brought it up in their, we were playing Go later. And they're like, yeah, we were just gonna buy it and not tell you. And then, like, the next time you were streaming, you would just look up in the upper left and it would say, like, Ty Beast is playing Pooplers. And I thought that would have been really funny, but they're like, yeah, no, we don't really feel like spending $9 on a joke. Oh, I know, Doggo. I remember when you got me with that joke, and I didn't care much for it. I have to bully James now because of it. It's the only way to make myself feel alive again. This is from Sonic to say thanks. PP up and 2 citrus. And the citrus berries make your HP go up, so I've been putting a lot of those on my main 2, so their HP is really high. I might have made my guys a little too powerful, but that just means I can go a little easier, or it'll be easier to handle the next couple missions. But yeah, no AC streams, at least not yet. I kind of just want to sit down and enjoy that one for a little bit. Alright, one more and we should hit Platinum rank and then we can go on. Flex me. I wish Machop, like, what if they made a Machop amiibo? Luna. God, I saw like one person's name was Child Abuse. And it was like, here's the rewards from child abuse. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. So I was upset. I can't say its name, but the funny beer Malador, so to speak, cost me a job opportunity potentially because I knew I was kind of hoping that the place I was hiring wouldn't go under not bringing people in. Kind of have to be. I'm trying to like word this as vaguely as possible so I don't lose my ad revenue. They were supposed to have the start or the job position close date to be tomorrow. And I just checked right before the stream, and it said, he's like, yeah, this job, position will close in, 3 weeks. I'm like, damn it! So I was dissatisfied with that. So I don't think it's gonna cost me the job necessarily. I was just kinda hoping that I could get this before I might have to start the other one. Because I don't want to have to quit really early into a job, because I don't really like being that guy. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I was just kind of hoping that, like, the job position would be, you know, kind of, like, underground and unknown for a little bit, because I don't want, like, anyone who's, like, vaguely good at this field to potentially cost me this job. Because I want this job very badly. Also, Slugma, Sriracha here, has a small stomach, so I can eat plain seeds, and we'll be fine. Nah, you're good, man. I understand sometimes it's not the easiest to come in during streams. Listening to your tunes, though, and they're fucking stellar. Hello there, Joker. Haven't been saying that in the Discord either, but really been digging them. Really been digging them. Venonat wants to join the team. Well, that certainly sucks for it, huh? That's like a paid internship. That's... Sizzle Beefs is problematic. I mean, that's all good and well, but I want this fucking job. And there we go. We are now Platinum rank. Job limit's up to 40. Camp Confess. Yeah, at this point, I don't really care. The items should be nice, though. 10 rainbow gummies, 10 PP up drinks, and 12 citrus berries. Honestly, no, I probably will get it. I just really want there to be even less competition. I mean, I've interned at the place before, they really liked me, and I'm still technically on call there, so I'm almost, like, basically employed there. I feel like it should be real easy to get me in that position. Yeah, I'm just happy that people show up. Like, even if you don't show up all the time, it's like, well, what do I care? It's, as long as people showing up, I'm happy. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make Sriracha fucking beefy. Also, I recruited a lot of, like, other things here, like, this is Kummel. Tortle. And some of them I just stopped naming because I couldn't think of names. Oh, HP is 153. Actually, no, I'm not gonna beef up, Sriracha anymore. But I'm also not gonna bring Sriracha into this next dungeon, so... If anything, I want to get Zap a little stronger. Get stronger. I mean, we have all these citrus berries, we might as well use them. Oh, hey, nice, Soul. How'd that go? Hopefully, well, it'd be kind of suck if we're all just sitting here gassing you up and they're like, yeah, it really sucked and it was an awful time, so I'm hoping it was good. I do intend to use Electivire a lot because I like Electivire, so I don't mind buffing it up like this. Plus, stat items are very, very easy to come by, so... I am all sorts of not concerned about making sure my boys are beefy. My beefy, beefy boys. It was just with a friend. Ah, you know. All is good. Make sure Discharge gets a lot of PP. PP Discharge! Hey! Hey! Alright, moving on. Alright, we have 8 PP up drinks. I actually want to give those to Sriracha, because Sriracha is going to be, I'm so Chad, I got to base 69! It's just when you run the bases over and over and over again. Yeah, I want to give these PP up drinks to, good boy here. I'll give 4 of each of these. This is probably what its moveset is going to end up being, though I might replace Flame Burst with Flamethrower. Did we find any evolution crystals yet? No, I haven't. I imagine they're going to pop up probably deeper into post-game. So yeah, as long as you run those kind of like missions, you can get super strong, super quick. Alright, all my money's away. Now, let me see my toolbox. I want to make sure I'm actually ready for this next dungeon. Yeah, I'm not at all ready. Part of the reason I ran them so much is because you can get a lot of reviver seeds very, very quick. Like, let me show you. Are those all my reviver seeds? No, I've got 13 reviver seeds. So, I can bring the thing. Got plenty of apples. So, like, even if you're not really into the stat boosting things, it's just a great way to get a lot of, good stuff going. Like here, we're gonna bring, probably 5 apples. Are you gonna try to recruit the birds? We're gonna go for Kyogre's dungeon first. And then, we'll do the birds right afterwards. I didn't realize I had this many max elixirs. Might as well bring 2 of those. Escape orb just to be safe. Kyogre is harder than the birds. We're pretty juicy, I got a good feeling. Revive all orb just in case. All power up orb. That ought to be fun. Weatherlock orb doesn't matter because we have a thing. Troll orb, by the way, now doesn't affect Kecleon shops, so you can't accidentally get yourself ruined. Let's see. I might bring this just in case. Foehold orb. Oh, I definitely want my wands. Bank orb. That's cool. I like that the orbs have their own unique art now. Let's bring some switcher wands, because I feel like that might be useful to bring Kyogre closer to the rest of us. Because if it's anything like the last couple bosses, we're gonna need it. 2 link boxes. Yeah, friend zoning is... Don't. Just... You're better than that. If anyone actually, like, legitimately believes in the friend zone, it's like, come on. Okay. So, let's go. Oh, by the way, I bought a ton of the friend camp, so I also unlocked that one. Actually, I think I've almost bought every friend camp. Like, I made so much money doing all those dungeons. Like, so much money. Let's get Zap. Give item. What is the efficient bandana? Sometimes it won't cost PP to use. Sure, you can have that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you should be happy if you got a friend zone, because you got a friend. The only friend zone that counts is... Well, that's like the friends with benefit zone. This looks nice. Damn, Carbos already, huh? I've been saving the Carbos to give to Sriracha because it kind of needs it, but I might end up popping some on Zap here. That's the thing about multi-hitting moves. They're just so much better than single-hitting moves. It's kind of unreal. I love the Stormy Sea theme. It's very good. The Slugma just cool down and die in the stage. It would go like... It would become a completely pure rock Magcargo. Damn it. We're all in... Yeah, this is the friend zone. I friend zoned all of you. You're all my pals. My Zapdos wants to learn Rain Dance. It's so it can, spam Thunder. Mist, what about Ike? Wait, shouldn't Mist have prevented the travel speed from lowering? Oh, hey, a Wingull! Come along, Paleo. You're my ex-friend. Oh. Oh, and Magcargo. I'm still absolutely going to say that the next time I fire off, so to speak. Here it comes! Discharge! Or go, discharge, or bam, discharge. Point being. Yeah, giving the efficient bandana to Zap was a really good idea. I will leave. By that point, it will be too late, Casey. Alright, moving on. Ah. Not if I already know what's going to happen. What if I just said Poggers? We give knowledge to the Chad zone. The Chad zone is wherever I am. Let's be open with that. I actually kind of wish I got rid of Low Sweep instead of Karate Chop, because Low Sweep's accuracy sucks. And I'm probably just going to get rid of it for something else. Didn't we determine we were going to get rid of it for like Ice Beam or something, or Ice Punch? I think I've got the scratch for it, so it'd be possible to do. Your name isn't Chad. Chad is a state of being. Froggers. That is perfect. That's what frogs do when they're excited. Frog champ. Froggers. Dude, if I could sit on a chair and it would make the Poggers face, I would never know because my butt would be covering it. The ego zone. What is this, psychology class? The Persim band, but I can't actually use it. Ain't that something? The Persim band is kind of weird because it's not like you can ever really predict when confusion is incoming. Oh yeah, I think I gave Zap a gummy and it got riled up. I mean, I would just never, I don't know. Ripped any Chads in my audience, but it's never been a name I've particularly enjoyed. Which is why I've so relished the fact that people just make fun of it now. There are certain names I was never a fan of. Yeah, it's because Platinum sprites suck. Kick the Omanite. Ace, if I were you, I would simply just eat. We went to the grocery store the other day, and there was certainly not a whole lot of bread and meat around, which is to say that there was zero. Is that a sleeping snake? He's drowning! Come and get me! God, I'm only a quarter of the way through and I'm already gonna need to eat. I'm probably not gonna use a apple on the Ekans then, because I'm kinda gonna need that for myself. I can feel it. Oh, it's a Dratini. Ah, alright, come along. It's very purple. when anyone gets the chance, go check out some of Downbeat Dialga's tunes. Because they are fire. They are hella. Yeah, we're definitely keeping Dratini. I like Dratini a lot. Plus, they're not the easiest to recruit either, so I will gladly take the opportunity. Maybe I should have brought Wigglytuff around. Or, no, I don't think that gives us a chance to send them home. We'll just have to make them not die. Becoming dizzy with hunger. What if he was coming dizzy with cumber? Oh shit. Damn, he just came right back on him. I would use Outrage on Kyogre. Oh my god, that is a whole ass Flygon. I can have that? I almost want to escape just to keep these guys around. Yeah, why not? More meat shields. Because that means I have to look around for some apples. Your first mistake was challenging me. Your second mistake was not running away when you had the chance. Oh shit, now I need to eat. Yeah, no, we're not gonna stream AC on day one. I kind of just want... I want people to, like... Because what I have planned for it, if I'm gonna do anything at all, is I want people to have some stuff built up so we can have, like, a cool, like, showcase. Bye, Slowpoke. Would you look at that? Okay, bye, other Slowpoke. Yeah, should we just escape now and keep these guys and then just go through this again? Or, no, I can probably just get these guys off screen if something ever happens to them. It's like we're coming to beat... We are going to beat you to death. And look at that, we're all powerful, and that was actually a good level up. I've been getting some really shitty ones recently. Nice. Rad. Call it Wingull Lumineko if it survives the dungeon. Whatever survives gets a fun name. Are the level ups random? Level ups were always pretty bad in Mystery Dungeon once you started getting into like your 30s and 40s. Like, they're fine to begin with, but like I've gotten a couple where I get literally just like one stat goes up by 1 or something. I don't like Dratini like following behind me, slithering like that. Summoning Slithery! Damn it, Spheal. I am just gonna have to come back for some of these guys. Walk, walk, fashion, baby. That looks like a Slowpoke, but I don't think it's a Slowpoke. It seems like our baby squads aren't baby anymore. They want power. is what they say when they want to unionize. Yeah, is that a Clefairy? Okay. Go away. They're the babies from Pooplers. That's the joy of this game. I get to keep playing it, and I can always just come back and recruit everything, because it's easier to do in this game. I don't think Sick Duck got the chance to learn Hydro Pump. Water Pulse is roughly as strong as it is now as Hydro Pump is to begin with, but it also has the Confusion chance, so I kinda just wanted to go for that up front. Oh, hello. That could have been bad. It's a big-ass dungeon. Yeah, the one I got for Casey also got delayed, so we ended up just canceling the order and then getting it digitally. Because, fuck that. I'm not letting the virus win. Well, PP, it's not like the PP really matters, because, like, with all the PP updrinks we get from doing, rescue missions, I'm not incredibly pressed. Hello? X-ray specs. They are cute. They look like little butterflies. Oh yeah, I gotta be really careful about monster houses. I didn't pack orbs to handle those. So these X-ray specs ought to be even more useful than being able to hit harder, because this way I can see if I'm ever in danger. If you can bake an egg. I'm pretty sure. I think microwaving it doesn't work out, but... Because I think if you microwave an egg, it just explodes everywhere. But if you bake it, it should be slower. So it might be able to. But it also might just break, so... Maybe don't listen to the guy who's never tried it. See, that's my big thing. I have a vague knowledge of a couple things in this world. Just kick the ever-living shit out of that Spiel. Oh, God. Oh, no, actually, bacon was the only meat we could find at the store. So, we have plenty of bacon to cook. We just haven't cooked it yet. Microwave a bobbit. I don't remember the last time I've even seen a bobbit. I used to have one, but... much like a lot of the toys from back then, they didn't, survive the zeitgeist. I haven't seen a bobbit in the wild in years. Come on, Jack. Oof. That's gonna do it for you. Yeah, Flygon was a nice addition. What? What is this? Oh, thank God for Wary Walk. That could be potentially terrifying. Imagine if your friend bow just becomes a big apple. Microwave a cut Oh my God, that was a cool video. Well, it's not really hard to kill a baby. Like, really, you just wait a little bit, and a baby does an effective job of trying to kill itself. Like, that game, Who's Your Daddy, really is just what babies are like. Apple twab. Like, I get the babies are just trying to explore the world and figure things out, but holy shit, can you chill for like 1 second? My cousin's baby, I call her my niece, but that's not how it is, but I'm her grunkle because I'm a filthy Gravity Falls stan. And, well, some of my other friends could enjoy it. Oh, it's got an X on it, that's it. My cousin's baby, my Grease. If I'm her grunkle, she's my Grease. Damn, is this thing not dead? Just learned how to crawl. And, we were trying to get her to crawl for a while because we thought it would be cute. And now my cousin's like, why the fuck did we try to get this baby to crawl? This is the worst. She's constantly just getting into shit. And cousin is, not happy. I was really hoping that wasn't gonna count as a monster house. Suppose I could just eat an apple now. Did bring big apples for a reason. And I do like money. A greasy baby. Make sure to have footloose. Uh-oh. Bulldoze sure is great. It's gonna be very useful against Kyogre if it can actually fucking hit. Seems like it's gonna be the bigger issue. Oh, I get it. Footloose and Grease, like movies about dancing 80s teenagers. Well, Grease wasn't. Never mind. Oh fuck, I'm poisoned. What the hell was Wary Walk? How would you feel like if babies, like, they came out like usual babies and very rapidly became like 13 feet tall and then shrunk as they got older? Huh. I would like that. Oh, I don't need that person band then. Can't use it. I'll make my own monster house. My nephew learned how to open doors at 2.5. Gemini. Anorith. Do like Anorith. I think Wingull is probably who I'm going to scrap. I do want to name it Umineko, but the rest have distance attacks or rare features that I want. Isn't that just Benjamin Button with extra steps? Well, it's like Benjamin Button up shirt, because it's big. There's a lot of... Many Benjamin Buttons form one Benjamin Button up shirt. And here's the thing, man. It's like you never want Chick-fil-A until it's Sunday. Well, it's not like I ever want Chick-fil-A because they don't want me. But, it's like, I haven't wanted to eat out this badly since none of the fucking restaurants are open. That looks like a monster house waiting to happen. Bet we avoid that. Because the only place that delivers is Domino's, and gonna keep it real with you, not really feeling Domino's right now. Oh god, I swear if the staircase is there. No, that's definitely not a Kecleon shop. The items aren't organized enough. Oh god, it... Well, no, not necessarily. I didn't go to the one in the middle there. Yeah, but Kecleon isn't an item. It shows up as a pale teal dot. That is definitely a monster house. And it's also where the fucking... Are all the places just outright shut down? They're not, but their hours are really weird, and some of them are shut down. Oh, and I've got a foothold orb. I'll be fine. Don't like how they forced me into that, but... Fuck you! Oh, where did that put me? At least I can get there myself. Hey guys. I forgot how trap laden these ones can be. Oh hey, a Grimer. I don't want a stinky little baby though. Actually, I don't even have Poison Swamp. There would really be no point. Man, I do not like being forced into mystery dungeon or monster houses like that. Uh oh. Would someone like to help out our poor baby, or are we just gonna sit here taking sludge bombs to the face? Meh. Oh jeez, a Kabutops. Ah, I've been drinking. Yeah, there too many games came out too quick. There's a lot of things that I'm just kind of... My hype level might have been higher if it was in any other month. I don't know why everyone was like, you know what, if everyone has their release in March, then, you know, no one does. Man, these are my apples. Fuck off. Not to be capitalist, but fuck off. These are my apples. Who's dying? Might as well. You sticky trap. Yeah, Friends of Mineral Town was a pretty beloved Harvest Moon as well. Like, that was the one that I think really put it on the map in the States. That and the one it was originally based off, Back to Nature, I think. Friends of Mineral Town is based off of Back to Nature in 64, right? Pelipper, how'd you get down here? My poor buddy is dying. Pooplers 2, the poopening. I really liked A Wonderful Life. I originally played a lot of Special Edition on the PS2, And here's the thing about Special Edition on the PS2. Don't. Do not. Because, the frame rate on that is a very, very nice, very crisp 4, probably. The game runs like absolute garbage and it takes forever to do anything. I play the ever-living shit out of it either way, but my god, it runs like, It feels like you're trying to run it, like, even on the PS2 hardware it's playing on, it feels like you're trying to run it on a PS2 emulator on a shitty school laptop, is the best way I can, kinda explain how it feels to play it. I heard the PS4 version kinda fixed that issue, though. Like, it runs better on the PS4 version. Like the PS2 Classics PS4 version. I heard it runs better on that. Not about to put the money down to test it out myself, though, so... Hey, Brad! That's another one of my issues with the series in general now. It's just like, now that Stardew's out, I don't care. Stardew's kind of perfect, and I don't see a reason to really play any other one now. May I eat this? I could be gay in Stardew. But yeah, very glad to see that Story of Seasons is going with the Stardew kind of stinky TBH. Nah. Stardew incredibly goated. Yeah, loved really long essays when I was in school. I could not get enough of those. Oh. The power is ancient. Whee! Well, it doesn't surprise me, because I think Japan is still pretty homophobic. From what I understand. I'll come back to you. Yay, I am poisoned. No, I get it. It's different strokes for different folks. But from a gameplay mechanic, I'd rather play Stardew, and for everything else, I don't know. Though for the gameplay as well, I suppose I could just rebuy Rune Factory. I really liked Rune Factory 4. The issue is that there was so much that I was just kind of getting stressed when I was playing it, because I was like, I feel like I'm not doing everything the way, like, I could be doing this cooler or better, or doing this now and this later. Man, I love Dolphin. Dolphin's such a great emulator. I've never had an issue with it. Even on, like, my older, shittier laptops, Dolphin could still run things way better than I would expect them to. Alright, who really needs it? More water pulses or more discharges? Let's get more water pulses. Metopia is rated 18 in Russia? Oh, it pierces! That could be really cool. Oh, maybe I will go for Hydro Pump. I can always go relearn it. The PS2 emulator is a little hit or miss for me. It might just be the games I'm trying to emulate, but I have had more issues with it than any other emulator I've tried to work with. But that might also just be my old laptop being a little stinky. Like, I would have issues in Xenosaga 1 where, cutscenes, like, they would play, but you couldn't see them, but if you paused, you could see them then. But only for the frame that you're paused on, and then you play it and it goes back to being a black screen with audio. Still waiting for the Rocket Power stream. I need to go back and try that now that I've got the better PC. Oh! I do like Beach Bandits. I thought it was a very fun game. Yeah, it might just be the games I'm playing, because I heard, Xenosaga 1 in general is built a little weird, and doesn't play nicely with most things. Like, as far as, like, PS2 games on HD TVs, it's one of the worst examples, because it was very specifically... Like, it has a weird resolution, and only really plays nicely with, like, very specific CRTs, apparently. And I didn't know that. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys handle that for a second. Well, I think the issue with the PS3 emulator is that I don't think there's anything on the PS3 I'd want to emulate. I think I have everything on the PS3 I ever wanted. Besides maybe Monster Hunter Portable 3rd HD, but at that point I could also just play the PSP version. Do I plan to stream Miitopia too? If I can get Free Shop working, probably. I think that'd be really fun. But I also kind of need this job to happen, so I can afford to get the burner 3DS going. I did find a 2DS XL for not a huge price, but it's still just a little out of my market for a system that I already own. Boss Free Shop has been dead for a year or two. God damn it. That was my whole plan. Hey, a Budu! I think that's the first 4th gen mon we've seen. But how do I steal 3DS games? Don't you love grinding in RPGs? It depends on the RPG. There's certain ones I really enjoy grinding on. Like, Dragon Quest games are fun, RuneScape is fun. Other ones, like if the battle system is slow or the game doesn't feel like it was meant to be like level grinding in, it can suck. A lot of PS1 RPGs have that issue, because they're very slow to get going. Like, if you feel like your game is going to be a little grind heavy, make your battles quick, or make the loading screens, like, short. Because there is nothing worse than needing to grind, but having a battle take 15 seconds to get into per battle. Like, that's so not fun. In the Google Drive, I keep them on. And I can get that onto a 3DS. Like, I don't need to get the emulator working. Because if that's the case, then yeah, fine, we're still in. You point a gun at a GameStop employee and get 3DS games for free. What 3DS games? My GameStop doesn't have shit anymore. You know what they have in the 3DS section? A bunch of shovelware and a copy of Ultra Sun. That's it. That is straight up it. My local GameStop is... I'm surprised my local GameStop just hasn't straight up died. Like, it's a really sad thing to see in there. Alright, so I can get it on a hacked console. That's all I really needed to know. So the plan hasn't changed. I can get games that I've already paid for and don't want to rebuy. Because it's not like I'm trying to steal games I don't already own. most of what I'm trying to do is I've already bought these games on physical. I bought them digitally, and I don't want to have to re-buy them for a different, like my recording 3DS. Barrier, acid, constrict, reflect type, bubble beam, toxic spell. Actually, I don't want this Tentacool, or this Tentacruel. I thought Tentacruel was going to be a straight-up upgrade. What if I buy Tomodachi Life on a Nintendo account and just give you the account? Don't worry about it. Because the whole issue with Tomodachi Life is that Lazy bought me the game specifically for streaming, and I redeemed it on the wrong 3DS because I wasn't thinking. So if someone has already wasted money on Tomodachi Life for me, I don't need that to happen again. Hello, Bucky. Things are getting hard in here now. Hold up. We are getting close to the end, though. It does make sense. Of course, an Iron Thorn is a straight-up OHKO, so... Lovely. Very glad that confused, because I didn't want Dratini to get hit with, like, Ice Ball or something. Yeah, let's swap that out for... What is the All-Dodge Orb? Yeah, let's spam all these orbs against Kyogre. I don't need this Cleanse Orb. How are you today, Comic? I'm doing pretty good today. It's been a very nice day. I got the... I got some thumbnails going, so the next couple Path of Radiance episodes now have thumbnails. Yeah, it used to be fun to me just to go into, like, GameStops and... Go into GameStops and just look at their, like, used section. But now, like, all the local GameStops, their used sections are all really anemic and overpriced. Because at least GameStop used to have vaguely competitive pricing with used games. But that is not the case anymore. Like, it's been 4 months. I'm not paying $40 for a used copy of Death Stranding. Like, no. That is not how this is gonna work. Mic broke. Alright. I, stepped on my mute button. It was nearer to my feet than I thought it was. Uh-oh. Or people that play a game, beat it in a week, then sell it. If you do it at GameStop, it's essentially a free rental system. Oh shit, I got frozen solid. Am I alive again? Or, is this mic still gone? I'll step on your mute button, which means I'm probably not dead anymore. Are you getting Animal Crossing? I got it preloaded. I actually pre-ordered it pretty early. I don't usually do that. I think this is the first digital game I've ever preloaded. I don't usually... No, I preloaded 3 Houses. Ooh. One day, I am gonna have to come back here and recruit things. I would like to recruit everything in the game. Well, that's the thing, too. If it's a used game and, like, there's no way to, like, monetarily support it nowadays, I don't see the point of buying it used. Like, secondhand sales and piracy mean the exact same thing to video game companies. So, if you're paying $300 for a copy of Path of Radiance, you're just fucking stupid. Like, it did just as much good to be out $300 for a single GameCube game than it did just to steal it on, like, I don't know, like, Pirate... Where do people steal their games nowadays? Pirate Bay, I guess? Any specific villagers you want? All I want is Alice, and then I'm fine with everything else except Barbara. Don't spend $300 on used games. It's straight up not worth it. Just... come on. You don't get anything from it. Except for whoever bought it from Rab. That one is fine because my boy needed the cash. Is Gamefly still a thing? I think they are. Boy, they are just dumping all they have into this guy, and it's still not enough, huh? It's because Barbara said the N-word. It's because Barbara is ugly. I hate looking at her, and I don't really care for her personality. She's a racist, she says the N-word. Gamefly charges 75% per day. See, for shorter games, like, that's fine. Like, same for, like, Redbox and stuff, but I don't think Redbox does game rentals anymore. Okay, this is floor 39, so Kyogre should be next. And I don't think we can recruit it on a first go, so... oh. Oh shit, that would scare me if it just came out of nowhere. Oh, I don't need to hear about that Kyogre. Well, if you rent an RPG for 75 cents a day, you're dumb. Short games like FPSs and whatnot, yeah, they're fine to rent. But anything you're gonna, like, put a time investment into, no, you need to just buy it or just wait. Lit. The weather lost its effect. It's Kyogre. Oh boy, they really just... oh no! Alright, this ought to be fun. So first things first... I really should have brought a slow wand, huh? Hey, not bad. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. One by one it goes. It goes, 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 guillotine! Yeah! All power up orbs. It's not like we even really need that since we have, the reactive rhythm or whatever. Uh-oh. Hey, confusion. Nice. Uh-oh. This all evasion orb was a great idea. Oh, fuck! That was a big one. Hey, it flinched. Hey, Yarn. Let's use Rock Tomb to slow it on down. doesn't matter who beats it first since you can't recruit it on the first go anyway. Oh shit! Uh-oh! Oh no! Oh, that is so cool! You did, but that also means it just means we're getting lower, so that is A-okay. I wonder. Well, that put me very far away. I think that might have actually screwed me more than anything else. Who died? Oh, is it just Zap? Okay, that's good. Whew. Oh no, Seal! Sorry, buddy. Oh god. Can I hit it from here with an Iron Spike? Sure can. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna pop a Revive Ball Orb here. We got plenty. But we got a spare one in the dungeon, so I'm fine. And look, now they're safe. Oh no, Flagon! Here, you have that. I wonder if using a Quick Orb is gonna help here. Might as well try it. Yeah, I think it just helped my water types. Shame I can't see a damn thing over there. Probably should have saved the Quick Orb for now, huh? Oh yeah, switch leaders to Psyduck, that'd be a good idea. Okay, now that we're here... Boy, everything is missing and I don't like it. Ah! Seal, no! You are not- oh, no, Tentacle. Might have to use another, one of those, Revive Ball Orbs. Oh, God! This again? Okay. What was my other wand? Switcher wand? That's not what I want. Let's hope this doesn't fuck with us again. Meh. It's something. Not bad. Yes! We did it, boys! Oh! Yo! Was that just a new thing, or did I just get really lucky on the first attempt? Shit, son. Whew. They made recruiting the bosses easier except for Mew. Well, we take it. Awesome! Zinc, more like stink. I thought I was just gonna have to come back there solo later on and try to just like beat it and recruit it by myself. He doesn't remember Yeet's dad. It's a guaranteed recruit if you defeat any legendary but Mew. Hey, we take it. So I always name my Dratini after ancient gods, and because we got this one on the seafloor, this one is going to be Poseidon. Wow, Flygon is beefy. Name Flygon Lemon Slice? Okay. Yeah, too bad about Tentacool and Seal, but... I can always come back and get them later. Yeah, I'm really glad I buffed my team up then, because I don't think I would have been able to beat that, fresh off of beating Rayquaza. You have to get the Muso Peats and come back for the Regis. Okay, well, at least that one sounds like it was anyway. I just realized that we picked up a lot of our team from the Emerald streams. In this one. Okay, this one is going to be Mambo number 5. Just fits. The next morning, we have a god under our belt. Radical, man. That turned out really well. Uh-oh. What could it be? That was a long time to get through. That was like a full-on hour. Buried relic discovered. Yeah, guess who doesn't feel like doing that right now? Just said that because I got done listening to Mambo number 5. Why is the flag a kiss? Because it is. Wow, Brad, that sure sounded like you were making a penis joke. Yeah, don't care about the walls at all. Oh, Shiftry. 99 floor. If I was gonna do the buried relic now, I'd start by getting the Regis and I would come back later to get Mew. Rad. this mama's behind you all the way. Yeah, we're fighting Fairy. We're, what did we determine that Jesus was? Was he Ground Fairy? Don't need the Carbos. Still got plenty of Reviver Seeds. I would need to bring in more apples. You! Eat! Hey, we got a punch belt. Well, not the greatest in the world, but we'll keep it. I don't remember Water Absorb being its ability, but I'll take your word for it, it fits. Sell the gold ribbon, because we found that on the ground. Alright, now they've got 9,000, I can get another, friendly area. Well, actually, I should probably see if they've got more tiny Reviver Seeds at all. Hey, a tiny Reviver Seed. Yes. One apple, please, to replace the one that Munchlax just ate. Hola, Piri!
I wonder what kind of friends are in there.
So, like, for example, if you're wondering what I've bought, the answer is most things. Evolution Forest. I don't know what the next one I'm going to buy is. Because I know I'm not going to go for Mew right off the bat. So I don't really know if I want to spend it on Final Island right now. I definitely don't care about the Unknown right now. The issue is I don't know where to get Eevee, except that clearly... I think that's at, that one place. Hey, Milena. So Gourd Swamp and Poison Swamp seem like they would be the next obvious ones. But also, I could use that money instead to go to the, Yeah, I don't need that then. I could teach myself something. You find Eevee on the Discord. That's funny. You've made me lol, Brad. So yeah, we can get rid of Low Sweep, and what did we determine? Which one of these did we want? Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, or Ice Punch? Thunder Punch will help us with waters, but Ice Punch will also help us with flying, but so will Thunder Punch. Fire Punch I'm not really too concerned about. But then also Dual Chop kind of rips through most things. But anything Dual Chop can't rip through, Thunder Punch would probably be more of a help. Ice Punch, Dragon Killer, Dual Chop, Dragon Killer. I think I'm going to go with Thunder Punch. We're going to get rid of Low Sweep because I'm sick of it. Because I think the only thing that this setup can't really hurt would be Skarmory. And Thunder Punch could hit Skarmory like super effective. Cool, so now I've got Thunder Punch. What can Welduck learn that we were pressed about? Signal Beam, nah. Ice Punch and Iron Tail, nah. Focus Punch, nah. Worry Seed. Did he just eat your money? Certainly did. You throw pennies into him and he gives you things. Okay, so our setup should still be pretty good. I just want more apples. We'll go right back into, or heavy rotations back. Okay, yeah. These joy ribbons aren't really all that. The friend bow, I don't really need it right now. Bring 4 apples and 2 big apples. Hey, Gammy. Was there death? We recruited Kyogre. Learned today that you can get it on the first go-round. Hyper Beam. Diaper Beam. Okay. So let's go. Into the buried relic. Nope. We are going to edit the team. Actually, there is one thing I want to do real quick before we do anything else. Because I remember a 4chan post, like someone like put Pyroar, and they're like, why the fuck did this thing learn Hyper Beam at level 1? And someone just responded with Diaper Beam, lol. So before we do anything else, I want Sriracha to become larger. Yeah. More HP, a little bit more of everything. Sriracha's just like, what have I gotten myself into? Oh, this was great! Nope. Why are you guys talking about pooplers? Last stream, baby. No, I'm not gonna buy pooplers. All of the job stuff all just kind of fell apart, so I really don't think I should be spending money on pooplers. Alright, into the buried relic we go. But let's get Sriracha back on the squad. Squad Racha. Yeah. With the efficient bandana, hell yeah. Comic is... You can't cancel me for wanting to save money when I don't have an easy way to replenish it. Oh hey, it'll show you in the treasure that's buried in the walls. Did X-ray specs do that in the last game? They probably did, and I just didn't realize because I never really fucked with this dungeon back then. You ain't really fucked with it way back then, but how about now? Yippee! You gotta spend money to make money, baby. Distracted by replaying Pokemon Ruby. At least play a good game. Ha! Damn, a whole ass X-Cloud, huh? I actually kind of don't like that we can see all the treasure in the walls. It's kind of annoying. Seeing all this shit I can't have. Wow, that is not cool. Jesus, that just annihilated our shit. Are you going to evolve your Machop? I'm gonna wait until we get the evolution crystals, so I can just, so we can all evolve fully at the same time, because I don't want to lose out on my, I like my little ribbon. Fuck out of here, Machop. Illumise? No thanks. Oh, jeez. Who just threw their baby at me? I like this dungeon theme. It's very nice. Are you not getting Animal Crossing eggs? I figured you would have been into that. Skrillex. Yeah, I was about to... Did I say that I love this dungeon theme? I fucking love this dungeon theme. Flex PhD gets very jealous seeing other Machops. Says no dual chops, but then it proceeds to use dual chop. What is it? Oh, okay. Okay, you're back. Hey! I swear the buff rate for Ancient Power activates way more often in this game. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, Duck, come on. Boy, I'm really glad I can control well, Duck. I forgot about that. That's the first time I've ever really used that to save my bacon. We also just kind of did it in a... Oh! I forgot, I have a Sriracha. I don't even need apples. I can just eat this Chesto Berry. Great, now I have the emoji eye. The eye emoji. I'm the Illuminati. The Illuminati emoji. Steak fries look like mini bananas. I suppose they do. Is that an Eevee? Well, then I'm really not going to bother because I didn't buy Evolution Forest. Not my fault it's so expensive. Is there a boss to catch? There are 3 bosses, technically, but we can't get any of them on the first go-around here. I would like to keep that for later. Probably not going to need a Cleanse Orb. Didn't mean to bring the Munch Belt. Probably should have looked at my inventory a little more, huh? But yeah, we're mostly going through the Buried Relic now so we can get the music box going, and then we can always come back later. Kind of just more concerned about at least setting up for next time. I want to come back here probably when I'm a little stronger so I can handle 99 floors. Because, you know, I gotta be strong. We got a metal titty. Mount Discipline. That's what I call it. Never mind. Yum yum. So hungry. Heal ribbon. Ooh. I can always come back for it. I love how fast Machop just runs at me. Kind of like how fetus sharks... Well, baby human fetuses also do it sometimes, but it's not a purposeful thing. God, I hate grudge traps. These are the worst. Any hoot hoot will be big trouble. Except that one. Alright, rad, we did it. Stay away one. That could have been useful, but that also panned out, because as I figured out last time, the partner, or the baby squad Pokemon we pick up don't have, PP. So we can really just let them handle everything. God. The apple got sticky. Aren't owl apples kind of sticky? It's not like I really need it. Hey, Sriracha leveled up. Higher special attack is all I wanted to see. Body slam is not something I really want. I kind of have its moveset exactly where I want it. Flame burst into flamethrower is probably all I want left. Alright, who really needs it? I don't care about cross chop. Get Water Pulse back. Well, I don't know. Apple becoming sticky isn't really all that important to me, because with Sriracha's special ability, we really can just fill up on food whenever we want. I don't need the Geo Pebbles. I got Grappler Rocks. And I still got Iron Thorns, so if I really need them, I'm fine. How does one make a better snail? It goes from slug to snail to, mech. If Project 3 is anything to go by. Y'all haven't seen the glory of mech cargo yet when it turns into fire and steel. As soon as I come up with a good design for it. A lot of heat waves. Me last summer. There's plenty of Kamiki and Mag Cargos. Every time a new regional form or a new region happens, I come up with a new regional Mag Cargo form. Starting with the Alola, of course, because that was when they first started really happening. Like, my Alolan Mag Cargo idea was grass and ground, where its lava becomes mud, and the fire spout on its shell becomes a big flower. And then my Galarian Mag Cargo is, poison and steel with sludge, and instead of a shell, it's got a big smokestack. And then when none of these happen, I give them actual names and put them in Project 3. Like, the grass ground one became Marsh Cargo. And the Poison Steel one became Slag Cargo. Don't microwave a metal slime, they're immune to fire. You're just wasting your time. Bap Cargo. That Cargo's fat fucking titties. I don't really know if I would classify that as a trap. It's kind of the best situation I could have hoped for. And Mech Cargo is just a straight-up Mech Cargo evolution. It was actually my idea for a Mega Mech Cargo at first, but then I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna make it into an evolution and cut down on maybe its stats a bit. Still very good, but not a mega now. Now it's just something you get when you put a lot of hard work into it. Though I did come up with a Mega Marsh Cargo. Eat the cherry berry. Now, I think all I did with it, it's... Actually, I haven't come up with a design for it yet. Guess what, guys? I'm not really good at coming up with designs. I'm good at coming up with ideas for Pokemon, but the actual designs, I leave that to people that are better at art than me. Like, I can draw some little betas off of an idea that I had, but generally I hand them over to people that are cool. Hey, Reginald Rock. I wish it had its anime cry. Yeah, we're gonna rip right through this thing. It didn't even attack. For a type that's so clearly trying to be a defensive type, boy is Rock an awful defensive type. There's Ronk, now we just have to fight Papes and Snips. Wait, did we even get to keep that? My toolbox was full. We didn't get to keep it! That is annoying as fuck! Why didn't it give me the opportunity to scrap something? I'll just have to keep that in mind before we fight Regice. Oh, maybe it did get sent to storage. I didn't think about that. Well, we have a storage ore. Why don't I just use that? Here, let's dump some shit we don't need anymore. I don't need all these apples. Don't need this. Don't need that. Probably don't need the power-up orb because the Regis are going to be easy. That should be good. I would have liked to be able to check storage as well, but at least now we can gather a couple more items. Hooray! Call that a Maxis Stixer, am I right? Because it's sticky. Yeah. This Thunder Punch is going up in power. That'll be good. Except dual... Ooh! A Medicham! Oh, don't we already have a Medicham? Well, at least on the bright side, I can always send it home for money. Did I just... scratched my nose, now I think it's bleeding. Feels like it's bleeding, but there's no blood coming out, so it's probably not bleeding. Forgot the post-game could be like this. Medicham absolutely is a weirdly, I don't want to say weirdly sexy, but it does have, like, it feels like I'm not surprised when people say they're attracted to it. Because it's got big old legs. It's got huge lips. It is a very conventionally appealing design. Is that a shiny? No. I think only the big, like, special Pokemon can be shinies. Plus, they sparkle pretty noticeably. I'd have noticed. Unless I didn't. Well, that too. It's part of Team Charm, which is, you know, charming. I just toned back in. What are you talking about? It was an all-white Aeron and he sparkled. That's hard to tell then. Because the only way you can tell if it's an Aeron is shiny is if its eyes are red. Well, I didn't recruit it, so I don't really care. I think I've fought, like, probably 10 shinies in this game so far, under ideal conditions, and haven't recruited a single one, so... I'm really not too pressed about shinies in this game. They're not rare. I ran into, in one single mission, I ran into 3 shiny Azumarill and couldn't recruit a single one. So... really not too pressed, because... clearly either the recruit rates are... Save the burb. Actually, I suppose I could. I have plenty of apples to spare. The Aeron is probably using Harden. Yeah, probably. Notorious Restoration. Nice. Jesus. I would love Explorers DX. At first, I didn't, like, want, like, them just to keep doing remakes. I was like, okay, Mystery Dungeon DX is one thing, but let's worry about new things. But no, I kinda want to see Explorers DX before anything else at this point. But if this game does well enough to... Uh-oh. If this game does well enough to begin with, like, they've got an engine, I imagine... the turnaround between making, trying to get Explorers DX going probably wouldn't be that long. Same way with actually just building a new mystery dungeon. Like, they've got an engine running now, so... I can't imagine it would, well, I'm not gonna say I can't imagine it'd be hard, but, because of course, game dev is hard. But... it's better than trying to come up with an engine from scratch, because then that's... dev time that they have to focus on. But now that they've already got the engine, like, they can use it for more things. So long as this game sells to expectations, we'll be fine. And I think this game did pretty well for the really shitty release window they gave it. Putting it out right in front of Animal Crossing was sending it to die, but I think it did pretty well. My big thing is it'll probably be a 9th or 10th gen Mystery Dungeon, which is fine, because I don't really want to worry about how Dynamax or Gigantamax would be part of the plot. I'm gonna eat this. Get my belly back. I wouldn't like that, Cammy. Wouldn't like that at all. Why was Regice like in a prone bone position? Regice was ready to receive it. fucking this thing's day right up. And now its special defense is up. We've got to hurry. It's like that Demolition D video. It's like, I don't want them to squeal. Jesus Christ, Sriracha, you're going in on this thing. Holy crap! Stop animation as Regice punch you. I like that it clearly has a chip of some kind inside of it. Didn't go down quite as easy as Regirock, but... Oh, you know, I don't think that these are items anymore. Because I have the space, but I didn't get the ice part.
Very well, Wick.
Why is Sriracha strong, faster than both of us? Because I gave it a bunch of carbos. What a stupid question. Take that, pedophile. Well, that makes sense. Now I'm not so upset that we apparently lost out, quote-unquote, on the rock part. Hey, Gulpin, this is for taking all my money earlier. Thanks for the Thunder Punch, dipweed. Is that Phoebus? I would like a Phoebus. From what I remember, they were pretty rare in the first game. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. One apple for Phoebe. For Phoebe. Oh no, my dragon types are so weak now. Come to me, Phoebus. I will make you pretty. I think Phoebus was particularly rare in the original. Like, I don't think I'd ever even seen one. So I'll be more than happy to take one now. Yeah, Melodica's great. If you touch my baby boy, I swear to fucking God, I'll beat you. Well, you've been beaten anyway. Hello. Boy, I can't wait to find out what that is, X-Scissor. I think it also just helps that Phoebus was so rare in Ruby and Sapphire that it kind of became legendary among players. It's just like, wow, I'd really like one. I used one on my competitive team early on into 4th gen competitive, and it worked out really well. Oh, evolution crystals! Those are pricey. Yeah, that's the main reason I haven't evolved them now. I don't want to lose my little scarf. Of course, my favorite joke that Pokemon Clover had was, I think at IIRC, the Pokemon is called Motherfuck. and it's like a combination, like the design is a combination of like Graveler, Kadabra, and like all the other like annoying Pokemon, and then it just comes out at you and like right when you go into Rock Tunnel, so this one guy has a motherfuck, and it just immediately uses Explosion on you and takes out your first Pokemon. And it made me laugh really hard when I first saw it. I guess that's how we get evolution crystals. I don't really know if I like that method, but... I also just kind of liked having to go deep into dungeons to try to find, like, the evolutionary stones. Like, I get it, some of the evolutionary items were kind of weird, like link cables and whatnot, but... I don't know. Graveler, Golbat, and Tentacle. Yeah, and it just immediately uses Explosion, and it's really fast, and it was just fucking hilarious. Just comes out of nowhere, and it's like, welp. Oh, it's probably the funniest joke Pokemon Clover had. No, wait, no. The absolute funniest joke had to have been when you go into Brock's gym. The trainer's like, you're 10,000 light years away from facing Brock. And then after you beat him, you step on a telepad, and it takes you onto a meteor that's 10,000 light years away. And that one was funny. Was Pokemon Clover the racist one? Yes. Which is really unfortunate, because they had actual really nice designs and funny jokes sometimes, and then they're just like, haha, what if I said the N-word a bunch? Like, alright. Like, some of your stuff was funny. But no, it's cool. We can just shout the N-word a bunch. That's quote-unquote funny. Don't we have a Noctowl? Yeah, we do. It's just a shame. It's like, you know, you have that one guy in your class that's like really smart, but all he does with his time is just unfortunate drugs. Or like, this guy would be funny if he wasn't such a fucking such a jackweed. Haha, my spine doesn't work. Clovor was very cute. Like I said, it's such a shame because, like, I loved the concept of a ROM hack that had that many new Pokemon to discover. And, like, some really good ideas, and it's just, it's wasted on, like, so much of, like, the edgy humor that just isn't funny. And then they do have legitimately good humor, and it's like, you guys are better than this. Well, it's Fortune. No, they're not. It's a very disappointing experience. I've got enough max elixirs to kill a horse. There's a ROM hack that included some of the Clover. Which ones? We are almost to the Registeel. Uh-oh. Bam! Rock Tomb! No Thunder Punch for you, Bubbo. Blobos. Ball be a slap. Pokemon Fire Red. I realized that Fire Red XD is probably the name of the ROM hack, but I thought you were just making a joke saying, ha! Fire Red XD! Oh no, the Plain Seed got sticky. That actually is kind of unfortunate. It's probably the best food source we have right now. Yeah, I think they had one where it's like Pokemon Let's Go Blobos. Wow, sounds like a whole lot of not my problem Hypno. Oh shit, it's Mega Ampharos! Come at me, friend. You're a dragon type now. Pokemon Ultra Quartz. Okay. Quartz, rather. I guess while we have this, we might as well use it. I need more Thunder Punch charges. Okay, this should be Registeel. Working on a hack right now. Oh, hey! Ain't that something? Hey, Joe, how you doing, by the way? God, I love the texturing in this game. Called Sage, which is like Clover, but without the edgy 4chan humor. That is probably the greatest thing I could have possibly heard. Registeel was the first Pokemon I learned how to draw from memory in a way that isn't, like, totally, like, crap. Wait, what game are you playing, Epic Dip? Are you playing, 11? Well, yeah, because I didn't realize it was Oil Slam. I thought it was Oil Slam. And I thought it was like, oh, that could be really cool. And it was just like, nope, it's a Middle Eastern oil joke. Like, oh. You're doing great, Phoebus. Oh, Swablu, you were a great idea. Cammy, you get named. That Swablu's gonna be named Cammy in honor of that. Oh. Sorry, bud. Damn, it was like right there, too. Multi-hit moves are disgustingly OP. Like, no matter how much I raise everything else, Dual Chop alone just, like, ruins everything. Is Mega Heracross? All the Megas that are in... Any Pokemon in this game that has a Mega can Mega Evolve. Like, I don't think Mega Audino or Mega Diancie are in. Apparently, one of the best strategies in this game is just, like, make a, get a Smeargle with the rare quality that makes it so all your multi-hitting moves hit 5 times in a row, and then get all the ones like Rock Blast, Bullet Seed, Spike Cannon, and Icicle Spear that hit from a distance. I packed an Escape Orb, right? Yes! Thank God. And Mr. Bomb's like, wait, guys. Yeah, I'll save the cat fetus for when I'm probably a little more prepared. Was there any Gen 4? Yeah, there were a few Gen 4 Megas. Like, I don't think, the Gibble line made it in, so no Mega Garchomp. Geodude is going to be called... Gan... Lucario's in this game, so Mega Lucario's a thing. I don't know. Because I wanted to see those reactions. Why? Comic and Comic Y are the reactions I wanted to see. Cammy. What should we call Phoebus? Well, because Phoebus has the DSL, but the Milotic doesn't. You know, it's funny, because they're like, oh, Milotic's the most beautiful Pokemon in the world, but where's the DSL? Phoebe-ass, Sadfish, Ferb, Phoebus. Sad. Vestigial DSL. I'm gonna call it Vestigial just because we'll know what it means. DSL means dick sucking lips. Big, thick lips. Things like, Metacham or, Jinx. Or Phoebus, apparently. Magikarp? Check the mail. Check the mail. Escort me. Fuck off. Thought you meant the gaming system. DSL was not a gaming system, it was a... Hey! Oh, he's dead. DSI XL. That's not a DSL. Mataquith. Yeah, Lowbrain's got DSL.
There's no need for thanks. You can pay with your body.
Aw. I found a shiny Spinda in the game earlier, but I couldn't recruit it. Oh yeah, I think this is where we start the quest to get Ho-Oh. Spinda! It's more of a feather, but... If Drampa had DSL, I still wouldn't like it. There goes my hero. I have a brain disorder. Oh yeah, apparently you have to go through, I forgot, you have to go through Great Canyon again. Just straight up. Bones are hardened milk. It's true. Store the evolution crystals. I feel like I can just keep some of these just so I can have cheap food. Because I like that. Switcher Wand didn't help as much as I thought it would. Well, now because I'm into the idea of hard milk. Wait. That's not what I meant. Comic, sort your bag. Sort these nuts, bitch. Hey! No. I'm not going to evolve anything yet. I want to see if... 4 evolution crystals, okay. Sex horse. Yeah, because the stage 2s need more. Oh, I could evolve Analvor. Oh yeah, you're up to the point where you can evolve. Bro, he's just standing there. He's like, why did I do this? What else could I... Nipples. Slurp shit. Poseidon. A list of Pokemon with DSL? Why is Dragonair so low to the ground here? Oh, we can evolve Young Sheldon, that's good. Well, it's just a funny concept, the fact that someone's like, maybe this list will exist. We'll have to be the one to make the list. But I feel like we should definitely exclude Smoochum. Even though the lips is absolutely still part of their design, I don't feel like we should be really bringing that up. Speepo, Pottle, Gamsey. Alright, we just need 2 more evolution crystals and we can evolve our boys. Get Carnivine, have honor. You can't give someone honorary DSL. No, Gothorita is still too small. Hello. Ooh. Ain't that something? Wonder what it's gonna be. Southern Island. So the Lotties are now available then. Cool, guess they're incoming. That'll be nice. I feel like Gothorita is still too small. I don't want to give them DSL. Where am I? 1 apple. Boy, a lot of Remains Island quests. Machamp. Yeah, Machamp has DSL. Octillery. Does that really count? I'd be willing to give it to them, but I'm not sure if that really counts. Alright, let's go fight us, let's go recruit us the 3 birds. I feel like that ought to be fun. Bruxish? Yeah, Bruxish. Because I feel like we can vaguely count Octillery, but it is a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, Seismitoad's lips definitely aren't up to par. Its boils are not lips. Goldeen, definitely. Goldeen's packing a set of smackers on her. I like how Goldeen, like, seems like more of like a cartoonish monster design, and then Seaking really is just a fish that could happen. Like, I feel like I could feasibly see a Seaking IRL, but I would never see a Goldeen IRL. What, Joe? You didn't like the smackers? Goldeen, you mean Billy? Do I? Goldie doesn't really look anything like Billie Eilish. I don't really know why I'm bothering going for the Graveler Rocks at this point. Rescue team, the Smackers. Dude, let's just have a whole DSL team and just call them the Smackers. Because we don't even really have to change all that much. We can have Machamp, we can have Jinx. Ooh, Gold Ribbon. Like, the team does it. We can have Medicham. Does Birdo have DSL? If Birdo has, if we include Birdo in the DSL, we also have to include Octillery. We already have the Flex. You're right. Oh my god, it's happening. We're gonna have the Smackers. We're gonna have a whole DSL squad. My dad asked me if I wanted to go to a Billie Eilish concert. It's actually probably for the best that we didn't, because I think the concert probably would have gotten delayed. Casey. Casey. Not in front of the fuse. The big suck boys. Well then, you know what else has DSL? Poliwag. Guys, no bimbofication of my squad. Well, Poliwag doesn't feel like it's a humanoid child. Like, sexualizing a Poliwag feels just as bad as sexualizing, like, for example, Magcargo. Because then you don't have the... Because, like, sexualizing Smoochum, like, it's still, like, humanoid, so, like, there's, like, a set of, like, that's a little weird. But then, other than that, you're sexualizing animals either way, so where's the moral end to it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Like, where do we end with this? Because if we exclude Poliwag, then I feel like we have to exclude Octillery again. Because they're all just animals. I don't really need any of these. What's a tadpole? Well, yeah, you wouldn't fuck an octopus either. I don't really know if I need all that. Alright, well, I wouldn't fuck an octopus. Personally, I don't think they're attractive. Even in, like, the realm of a super tentacle hentai porn, it's like, meh. I don't see the appeal of tentacles, they all just look gross. Wigglytuff. I'm gonna pick up the apple just for later in case. Pick up the raw so I have something to eat on the way back. Also, apparently you can't accidentally steal from the Kecleon shop anymore. It gives you time to put it back if you don't have the money to afford it. What about Aromatisse? Aromatisse No, Aromatisse doesn't have it. I wonder if we can find a shiny in here. Nope, that's just a Durganute. And it didn't even let me recruit it. But I also don't have the friend bow on, so I don't know what I was expecting. Why are people saying the Nintendo princesses have DSL? Because they do! Have you seen that render of Princess Peach's lips? They put so much effort into those. But they're like clearly like they put a lot of detail into them. I don't know. We're all sexualizing Pokemon. Does anyone have the right to judge? Just a regular Durganute. Quillfish. Does Quillfish have lips? I feel like Quillfish has lips. Too sharp. Well, the lips aren't sharp. Well, that I know of. Alright, so Quillfish is on the DSL list. Aromatisse's beak. Yeah, I don't think... Do beaks count? Ooh, hey. Do we have a Gligar already? We don't. Okay. That'll make Rab happy. Rappy. Forget if we already have a Hoppip or not. If I knew for sure that we didn't, I would go for it. Rabpy. Rabpy. Rab can't pee until... Oh, we already have one. Well, I can bring you along anyway. I can always send you home for extra money. Electric and Electros? Oh, but that falls under the thing. Do Lampreys technically have DSL? That'll cost you your Dinklehopper. Well, whatever. I'll get more money from sending this thing home than I would from, So it's not in a camp. Well, maws don't... Well, big open mouths don't count as DSL. It's all about the lips. Name it Persona 4. Rab would beat the shit out of me. Dick eliminating lips. Dell the funky Homo sapien. Lips. I was kind of thinking I would probably get a little closer than that. Hoppip, you need to get out of the way. Oh. Oh, it's probably for the best that we got, Manectric here. All we have to worry about is Drill Pack. Speaking of. Come on back, buddy, I need you. Baby Squad is oh. Poison and freeze. Are we cheating? Well, Bellsprout... I think Bellsprout counts. Well, alright, Bellsprout we already said we wouldn't because of the first stage line. Weepin' Bell is absolutely just a straight up fleshlight. Fairy Wind, go! Another rain dance, huh? We take those. Okay! That's why it's weeping. I would too if someone just looked at my mouth and just never mind. Got a shiny Ampa? Nice. Zapdos! Squeeze out! Damn it. Went down a bad rabbit hole. Alright, let's see. Zap. Well, you could zap those nuts. I like it. Da. Got a gold dojo ticket and a rainbow gummy. Zubat! Squad up! We're gonna name Zubat, Chompin. I am not into CBT. This is cock and ball therapy. Rainbow gummy would probably taste like, Tutti Frutti. Cognitive behavioral torture? Isn't that just gaslighting? This May Nectar can stay solely because of it saving our bacon, and also I put a Reviver Seed into it. Hoppip! Whoa, it has a rare quality. Its stomach don't work. Slopip. Slopip topip. A time so early that everyone is still in bed. Oh shit. I'm very hungry. Oh. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that dungeon we absolutely know. Well, that was weird. Back to bed for me. Yeah, I knew this part of the game was gonna come when I, Ha! Loser. Mega Kangaskhan Mega Evolved. Funny jump, Luffy to Pepsi. Tell me, Top Kecleon. funny Latios flying at incredible high speeds. Cool, we can get Latios and Latios next time. But not right now, because I want to go get the legend. Funny Latios steal a TM. Not right now, because Homeboy wants to get the rest of the legendary birds. Big Teeny be kind of thick. He's got ass wings. Sweet hands! What? I don't like this. It'd probably just make every move into a multi-hitting move, kind of like, well, there's a lot going on here. Treat every move like a multi-hitting move. Shuggle, Execute, Course Solar. Time to go to Mount Blaze. Mount Blaze it! Guest Vigoroth, uh-oh. Oh, it might not let us all the way through with, a guest. Genesect shouldn't be mythical. No, if, never mind. Yeah, it should. You're just lame. Genesect is cool. Its movie just sucked. I think. I didn't watch it. I assume that any movie after Zoroark sucked because Zoroark was... Arceus' movie was so goddamn bad, and then Zoroark's was just so boring that I couldn't bring myself to care anymore. I haven't seen a Pokemon movie since Zoroark. So boring. I like the Latios and Latios movie, but probably for the wrong reasons. All I remember of the Genesect one is that it seemed kind of funny that shiny Genesect really seemed to become the de facto art for Genesect. It's like, nah, screw the regular design, we want it to be red now. What is that? What is that? Is that an... Oh, it's an Aeron. Yeah, come on in. Yeah, I like shiny Genesect, but I do prefer its regular just because I like purple so much. I haven't seen Celebi's movie all the way through. I used to own it on VHS, and the one time I think we really watched it, I think I fell asleep halfway through it because I was tired. As to what that wrong reason was, as a young lad watching that movie for the first time, I was very, very attracted to the villains of that movie. I haven't seen said villains in quite a while, so I don't know if I still would be, but back then, hoo boy. Don't ruin my child. How's that ruining your childhood? It was my experience. It took me a while to appreciate Darkrai's movie. I didn't like it the first time I watched it. Though I did like Shaman and Giratina's right away. I love Pokemon Ranger. That movie was so good. I like that Ash's first kiss was technically with a Pokemon instead of a human. Wait, no, didn't he kiss someone in Power of One? I forget that movie. I saw that one in theaters, I just don't remember anything about it because it was such a long time ago. I would not at all be surprised if that Azumarill was shiny. I'm going to beat it either way, but it's probably, I'm not going to recruit it, probably. Oh, hey. It's weird, I've seen more shiny Azumarills at this point than I've seen, non. Link boxes are good money. Melody. Okay, yeah. That sounded familiar. I saw the Entei one in theaters, and I remember being me and, because it was me, my mom's friend, and her kid, because we were all into Pokemon. Well, me and the kid were, they didn't give a shit. But we were the only ones in the theater to see Entei's movie. And I liked it, I thought it was cool. I feel like we talk about the Pokemon movies a lot in these streams. Nice. No, I remember one time I went to it was like it was right when what's it was about to come out, the Victini movie with for some reason where they broke it up into Zekrom and Reshiram's movies. And my friend was really upset that he was like going to like every movie theater in the area. And that was like at the point where not everyone had smartphones, so he wasn't really checking anywhere for it. We went to like every movie theater in the area looking to see if any of them had the Reshiram and Zekrom movies. And he didn't end up getting to see it in theaters. Hitmontop, okay. I'm more than in for that. Saves me some time trying to figure out an actual evolution method. Join up, Paleo! My favorite one is still Destiny Deoxys. I was so mind blown when I first saw that. At that point, still didn't really have the internet being used all that much, so... me turning on the TV one Saturday morning to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I usually did, and seeing Pokemon the movie, Destiny Deoxys. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Why have I never heard of this? And then I watch it and I see Deoxys, I'm like, what is that? And I was so mind blown. Oh, peace out, Cammy. Hope you enjoyed. That's a Mightyena, but we already have one. And I remember thinking, I was like, because I knew Diamond and Pearl were in development around that time. I think when I first saw it, or I thought about it later, I knew Diamond and Pearl were in development at that point because they had boards on Game FAQs. Except I didn't know anything about Diamond and Pearl, just beyond the fact that they existed, or that I could look it up and find out. And I was like, oh, Deoxys has to be a legendary for Diamond and Pearl! And I was wrong. That was not the case. I didn't realize the thing was already in the data of my own video games that I already owned. So I was a silly kid. And I had an action replay, and I tried to get the code to get Naval Island and like all that stuff for on my Fire Red file. And all it did was I think it erased my save. Pokemon Deoxys and Pearl. Or like it fucked it up so I could never go into the PC again, and I was really upset because it took a lot of effort to get that far, and I never got Deoxys out of it. Yeah, definitely didn't see Keldeo's movie. Did not care. I was about to say, I was wondering where this last one was gonna be. Hopefully it still allows us to fight them. It's the only movie I've seen. Like, in general, or just Pokemon? Like for Pokemon, okay. I do think it's kind of revolutionary that, they had a character that voiced himself. Like, it's pretty cool that they actually got the real Keldeo to voice Keldeo, instead of going for a voice actor. I will eat. Sorora had to share its thunder with Lugia. That just kicked us out of the dungeon. God damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. It's not a literacy, we're just fucking with you. It's fun. Hitmontop! Well, I wanted to, but I messed up. Yarn, you ever consider that maybe you can't read and you actually did become Catholic and you just don't realize it? Why is Vigoroth standing like that? It really does, oh my god. 2 power drinks! Yum. It looks like he just caught him in the cookie jar and doesn't know what to do with his hands. It's fun to stay at the MCA. It's fun to stay at the MCA. You can be a cool guy. You can smell like a fry. Huh. Well, there you go. Alright, well, let's go actually get Moltres this time. It's fun to stay at the Toe Emporium. Did you really have to use Earth Power on the Numble that was right next to you? I like that he doesn't even look. Sriracha is just like, whatever. Just slays them from behind. He's like, nothing personnel, kid.
Yummies.
If Numble, was homeless, he'd be Bummel. Had it be a nothing Persona 5, kid. Got spiky nuts all over my face. At least we're getting some fat stacks from it. Look at all that money we have. We can almost buy Poison Swamp. We can almost buy a whole poisonous swamp just for ourselves. It's like we don't even have to attack. They do it for us. I don't know if I would like a Thummel in real life. See, I get the concept of Camerupt, but why is Numble a thing? I guess it's just what a baby Camerupt would have to look like, but it definitely feels like Camerupt, or Numble came after Camerupt, as far as, like, design concepts went. Forbidden Great Numble. We are going to experience Numble. Ow. I'll show you how to throw rocks. If you throw water on Numble, it'll become Cummel. Look at all this hashtag money we have. So much hashtag money. I suppose I should just eat that Pecha now. Gotta eat, gotta eat, gotta eat right now. Gonna swap right now. Don't need max ethers, don't need it now. Peace out, Brad. Hope you had fun. Alright, now that Brad's gone, let's all talk about his music choices. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys Hootie and the Blowfish. Another Hitmontop, huh? That ain't happening. You're dead. Are you well? I'm not sick, but I'm not well, Duck. We should get that. I keep wanting to hoard the max ethers, but we really don't need them. I should have just sold the link boxes while I was in town, but I forgot I had them. Calm Mickey Mouse. Colicky Mouse. See, because Sriracha is just a long-range annihilator. I get up close and personal, but my other members, they just beat the shit out of everything from a distance. You walk out your front door, you get sniped. Comic rat. It is me. I'm the rat. I stalk at night, I pray at night, because I'm a religious rat. Yay! Murder! Of course, we sure haven't gotten much of a baby squad going, but I also don't really feel like we need it. I feel like the only one who's really in danger here is me. Because, like, Sriracha can just spam Ancient Power. And really, I think this fight is going to go by pretty smoothly. I don't think Moltres is going to be any danger. And for that matter, I don't really think we're going to have all that much trouble with Articuno either. But Pride does come before the fall, so we shall see. Yeah, we really do need to get back to Mystic Quest, huh? Just so we can finally see, the Rat movie this second. Sequel movie. Sorry, Mariana, you're just too dead for my tastes. Well, now we have a baby. Every extra little bit of DPS helps. Of course, with the babies, it might be the CPS. Yeah, there's Rat Movie 2. It's 3 times longer. It's true. You're all the comic fire nation. You're all a bunch of sizzly bitches. again. Don't need it. But I will take this money. We absolutely must have money. Saw 3 mice. Did you see the giant rat that makes all of the rules? Because that's the kind of one where you should wonder what kind of trouble they're going to get themselves into. I got a bunch of rocks, but where's all my money? Maybe it makes all the rules, who knows? Halt, stalwart traveler! Yes, I've come to abduct you from your home and put you on an island. I love how derpy he looks. He's like, heh. Time to get you. I'm gonna walk up real close. Ow. But watch this. Increase the pain. Cause I'm spun, so my rocks hurt more. Really is just a stretched out Torchic, huh? Jiminy. You know, Sriracha, I kind of wanted you to use ancient power, but this works. No, it's cool. We can go for Flame Burst. Well, whatever. Uh-oh. Oh, good thing we have Reviver Seeds. Oh, Flame Burst. Okay! Ancient Power would reach, but I really wasn't concerned enough. Yes! I guess they all come with Squeeze Out, huh? Why does this one fit? No, we'll call it a mold. I wonder. No, that's not gonna fit. Damn it, I couldn't even get Guacamoles. Whatever, you're guacamole now. Because you're spicy. Thanks for the Oran Berry. Wow, that sounds like a whole lot of not my problem, buddy. 145? You cheap ass. Right, so let's get us an Articuno before we call it a stream. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo the Magnificent. Dungeons and weather. I wouldn't know what the weather's like, thank you, sick duck. really need the X-ray specs, huh? But I also don't really need the friend bow, so... kind of ripping through all these. Turns out when you go back to earlier dungeons, they're easier. Yes. Oh, KFC would have been good. See, because it's kind of like KC. Because it's like, it's like KFC, it's just KC, but with an F in the middle. There's a joke there, I'm sure, but I'm not going to make it. There's the stairs. Wasn't there something where, like, an item or something where we could see the stairs? Maybe I should have brought those. His evasion was good, but not good enough. Drop. No. Drop. Could you please stop killing my customers? I'd like to eat today. Drop. Drop. Is that it? Cool, pick up a couple of these then. Nice. And now I don't have to worry so much about money. And inventory space. I was glad I could just drop them all off. There's a rare quality where you can get more money for doing that. And it might actually be a better idea just to bring them and then go through these earlier ones and drop off all your expensive stuff. If you're that pressed about money. Honestly, I don't think I've ever had a money problem in this game so far. The game kind of loves dumping. Well, it's because you need so much money. I'm not surprised that the game tries to dump a lot on you. Oh, Mad Cargo! Embrace the power. Damn, the Azurill actually pulled it off. I was just bringing you along so you can give me money after all this. But no, it turns out you're actually a small killer. You're a child soldier. And you're not here anymore. Not sturdy, huh? Kinda cringe, bro. Ditto. Ooh, Poison Jab. Can someone... Oh, I could actually learn Poison Jab. That would give me something against fairies, but I don't really need it. So, I can either teach it to someone else or just, you know, sell it. Get a little extra cash. Little extra cash money. Speaking of a little extra cash money, I think I'll sell it. Plus, I know I picked up the link box, so... Put up. Lucky Ribbon. Cover Band. An efficient bandana. Take. Bring these into better dungeons. That's all I need then. And it pays for itself, really. Just pick up all this shit. What, is Steven Universe Future already ending, or is it just Season 1? I don't really know anything about the chronology. I still haven't watched all of Steven Universe. Last one I watched was like episode 40... What was it, 8? No, not 48. 30... No, I think it was like 35, actually. But everyone had Steven, Sadie, and Lars trapped on that abandoned island, and that episode was really hard to watch. Very well done episode, but wow, that was really heavy. Heatwave! Whee! Can Mystery Dungeon have shiny Pokemon? This one can. The super special Pokemon that come up in dungeons sometimes have a chance to be shiny. And it is a relatively high chance because I've ran into a bunch of them this in this file. Drop the max aethers. It'll still be good to have apples when I don't have Met Cargo around. Though, I don't know, maybe I should just swap out Squad Up for Small Stomach or something. Yeah, it feels like Future just started. I'm surprised it's already ending. Was that always the intention, or is it just not doing well? At least we'll be invincible when we fight, the Arctic one. Yeah, it's been pretty rainy here as well. I usually like to go out at night to play Go, but I haven't wanted to because I don't really like playing Go when it's raining. It's not the worst thing in the world, especially if I bring an umbrella or if it's only misting. But when my phone screen starts getting wet, it's very hard to make throws, and I don't like it. See, I'd like snow. Snow's fun. I don't know why I'm keeping the plane. I'm keeping the plane seat because it's easy food, but I still have a lot of plane seats back in the inventory. Plus, a reviver seat is technically better because if I die, then it becomes a plane seat I can eat. Yeah, maybe I need to start putting my accuracy drinks in a cross job. Yeah, but I like the cold. I'll take it if you don't want it. It got very warm here very quick. Ah, well, at least we know where the stairs are now. I wonder if I can get there without the confusion really messing us up. Sure can. I know I sold, actually, no, I want this seal. We didn't get one last time. I sold Blue Rescue Team once as a kid, because I think I wanted money for Platinum. But I ended up rebuying it. when I was in, I think, yeah, community college. I ended up rebuying it. Well, yeah, like, driving in it sucks, but I'm in a very fortunate position that I don't have to drive in the snow very often. Now, I still think the original rescue teams are a lot better than people might give them credit for. Because, like, you know, the zeitgeist now is just like, oh yeah, like, there's no real reason when you have the explorers, but I think it has a lot over the explorers in certain ways. It's a lot, like, I still think the like, the way they handle legendaries is way better in explorers, or, rescue team. Damn, and he came here to give us a clear wing. The way they handle legendaries is way better in rescue team. I kind of like how easy rescue team is to break. It's very, very easy to break that, whereas, well, it's pretty easy to break Explorers of Sky, too. But I was more used to Time and Darkness that are a little rougher to break. A clear wang. Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, Azurill. Sorry, Seal. And I am frozen solid. And there's Reflect, so I can't do anything really all that much. Yeah, Violent Seeds are great. Did you know, in, Explorers of Time and Darkness, that, Violent and Vile Seeds are, version exclusives? I don't know if they were exclusive, but they were much rarer in, the others. Well, back then, when everything had to be a version exclusive, people took the Pokemon approach very seriously at that point. What even was that freeze dry? Like, everything had two versions at that point. I think the Mega Man Star Force games, like, I think it was either two or three, or 2 and 3 had 3 different versions. I'm like, that's fucking ludicrous. No, I think the 2 versions thing is not a good thing, especially nowadays. There's no real reason to have it. Sword and Shield could have just been one game. It's not enough of a difference between the games that... It's just a way to get more money out of the consumer. There was no reason that Sword and Shield had to be 2 separate games. I'd do this, but, we did that in, the last rescue team stream. So we actually have to come up with a good name for this one. Shart and Swield. We're gonna... Oh no! I've got it! Don't have a cow, man! Oh, Shartakuna would have been different. A round T. Aren't they all round? Get it? Radical.
Donut of a cow!
Donut of a cow. I don't like the sound of that. A cow's donut. Very meaty. You ever have a Krispy Kreme burger? I had one at the county fair, and they really weren't as good as I thought they would be. Let's take a look at the birds. Wow. Legendary Island. Bardacuno, Zapdos, Nuts, and Guacamole. Let's see, we got Freeze Dry, Mist, and Ice Shard. Did he have Squeeze Out like the rest of them, or...? Yes. If I hadn't already put so much work into, well, no, I don't really like the big ones. They're not really fun to bring into dungeons. Peace out, Christian. It's a burger where instead of buns, it's Krispy Kreme donuts. And it is merely okay. It all kind of cancels out. So it's not really as, it's not as thrilling and amazing or weird as you think it would be. So ultimately it's a little disappointing. You! Have a big apple. Rainbow Gummy. I was kind of hoping for a tight belt, but I guess we'll take a Rainbow Gummy. Oh well. Alright, so let's buy as a friend area. Because we've got the money. 7k, 9k. Do I want Gourd Swamp? I keep seeing Eevee, so I should probably grab one of those. This one's for Mew, which I don't think I'm going to go to yet. I'm going to go for Evolution Forest. Nope, I am poor. I don't... Well, no, I have enough money that I can make Poison Swamp. An XDV. I think we do get a chance to... I think we have to... It's like 3 times for like the Munch Belt, Rainbow Gummy, and then Tight Belt. And then it's, you get it. If I'm not mistaken. Radical. Nope, because now I'm poor as dirt. What do you have to say? Oh yeah, we should probably have to do that. But we'll probably just end up saving that for next time, because we did all we set out to do. Since it's a lot faster to recruit the legendaries now, we'll probably end up ripping through this pretty quick. But alright, I'm going to call it a stream for now, so I hope y'all enjoyed. If you're getting Animal Crossing at midnight, I hope you have fun with that. If you're just getting it tomorrow in general, have fun with the funny virus. And the demonetization curse, if you will. Hey, Kimba. Hey, sweetie, you want to say hi to the chat? You just gonna sniff the mic? Hi, baby. You don't really make many, you don't make many noises. You're not a very, noisy puppy. But she wants to get on my bed because Mom went to sleep, and Kimba likes to sleep on my bed when Mom goes to bed. So, I'm going to do that real quick, and you get to listen to maybe she'll jump up and you'll get to hear it. Come on. Up. There she is. I'll take a picture and put it in, port it. I'll take a picture and port it to the Switch. Alright. Lay down, Bubby. I know. Alright, so I'm gonna call it a stream. hopefully you enjoy Animal Crossing if you're doing it. If you're not, have fun with whatever you choose to do beyond that. Thank you so much for joining me. Please draw Bardacu now. I'm gonna head off. Saturday's stream will be Let's Go Eevee, because we need to get back to that. So, catch you guys then. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.